This is a beach in paradise. White sand, crystal clear water, swaying palm trees. And that's not just a scene from a travel brochure. That's reality in the Caribbean coastline of the Yucatan Peninsula. With its renowned cenotes, coral reefs, and an abundance of marine life, this region is a dream destination for tourists and a haven for those fortunate enough to call it home. But paradise is under threat, and no one knows it better than diver Tamara Adam. A self-described ocean lover, she has spent her entire life in and around the water. But what was once a source of joy has become a heartbreaking battle. What she sees every day fills her with dread. Fringing reefs that were once full of life have been reduced to skeletons. Fish are nowhere to be seen. And the culprit is plain as day: plastic. Millions of tons of discarded plastic are finding their way into our oceans and eventually washing up on pristine shorelines like these. It's a stark reminder that even paradise is too big to ignore. This is a story that goes beyond statistics and scientific studies. It's a story about the very essence of our planet, the delicate balance of nature, and the far-reaching consequences of our actions. It's about a paradise under siege and the woman who's on the front lines, witnessing firsthand the slow death of a world she loves. Our journey begins where Tamara's does, in the heart of the Caribbean coastline of the Yucatan Peninsula. The region boasts some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, white sand strips fringed by turquoise waters that teem with marine life. For centuries, this paradise has been a sanctuary for divers seeking an underwater adventure. Just off the coast, the second-largest barrier reef in the world, the Mesoamerican Reef, stretches over 600 miles, offering a kaleidoscope of colors and a home to countless species. As Tamara dives into these waters, she's not just exploring a natural wonder. She's entering her domain, a place she knows intimately. For her, the ocean isn't just a hobby or a profession. It's a way of life. She grew up swimming in these waters, learning their secrets and forming an unbreakable bond with them. But the tranquility of this underwater realm is being shattered. Beneath the surface, a silent, sinister change is taking place. What was once a thriving ecosystem is now choked with plastic, a grim testament to the carelessness of mankind. The vibrant corals, once a feast for the eyes, are now succumbing to the plastic plague, bleaching and dying, leaving behind a graveyard of white skeletons. The fish, the heart of the ocean's vitality, have vanished, fleeing from the toxic tide. This isn't just an environmental tragedy. It's a personal one for Tamara. The ocean isn't just a part of her environment. It's a part of her soul. Seeing it destroyed is like watching her own reflection fade away. Yet she's not one to succumb to despair. Tamara is a fighter, a woman on a mission to save her beloved ocean. As a dive guide, she's in a unique position. Every day she witnesses the alarming changes firsthand, seeing the plastic menace choke the life out of her ocean. It's a constant battle, one that she's determined to win. Her weapon of choice, awareness. Through her work, she shares her experience with others, hoping to inspire change. Each dive is a lesson, each interaction a chance to educate. She's not just teaching people how to dive or explore the ocean. She's teaching them about its fragility, its resilience, and the urgent need to protect it. The ocean, she believes, is everyone's responsibility, not just hers. Her passion is contagious, her commitment unwavering. And slowly but surely, she's making a difference. One person at a time, the threat posed by plastic pollution in the Yucatan Peninsula is both extensive and deeply troubling. The region, with its stunning natural beauty, is a hub for tourism and a lifeline for the local economy. The beaches that draw in visitors from around the globe are also dumping grounds for plastic waste. The problem is not just about the unsightly mounds of garbage that mar the scenic beauty. It's about the insidious way plastic infiltrates every aspect of the ecosystem. The Yucatan's famed coral reefs, second only to Australia's Great Barrier Reef in size, are particularly vulnerable. These reefs, home to countless marine species, are being choked by plastic debris, leading to their suffocation and eventual death. The impact goes beyond the reefs. The plastic waste accumulates in the food chain, poisoning the very essence of the sea. Fish and other marine creatures mistake microplastics for food, ingesting them and passing the toxins along. This not only endangers the marine life, but also poses a serious health risk to humans who consume seafood. The economic consequences are equally dire. The Yucatan's pristine beaches and crystal-clear waters are its biggest assets. They draw in tourists who contribute significantly to the local economy. When these resources are tainted by plastic pollution, the entire region suffers. The fishing industry, a mainstay for many coastal communities, is also hit hard. As fish stocks decline due to plastic contamination, the livelihoods of countless families are put at risk. The human cost of plastic pollution is often overlooked. For the people who call the Yucatan home, the ocean is more than just a scenic backdrop. It's a source of sustenance, recreation, and cultural identity. When the ocean suffers, they suffer. The health of the people is directly linked to the health of the sea. So the stakes are high and the challenge is monumental. Clearing up the plastic mess in the Yucatan's waters requires a Herculean effort. But the responsibility falls squarely on our shoulders. We are the architects of this crisis, and it's our duty to find solutions. Yet amidst this bleak scenario, there's a glimmer of hope, a beacon that shines through the plastic haze, a champion named Tamara Adami. This extraordinary woman is more than just a diver. She's a guardian of the sea, a warrior against plastic. With each dive, she unearths more plastic waste, becoming a living embodiment of the damage wrought by our disposable culture. By diving deep into the ocean's depths, she surfaces with more than just stories. She brings back tangible proof of our collective failure. Her efforts serve as a potent reminder, a call to action. It's a call for us to confront our own waste, to rethink our relationship with plastic. It's a demand for change, a plea to protect the very essence of our planet. The solution to this crisis lies in our hands. We have the power to change course, to rewrite the narrative of plastic pollution. It starts with each one of us, our individual choices, our collective responsibility. Supporting organizations that are doing the same, educating ourselves and others about the impact of plastic, reducing our own plastic footprint. These are not just lofty ideals. They are actionable steps towards a cleaner, greener future. We can all be part of the solution. Just like Tamara, who selflessly dedicates her life to cleaning up the ocean, we too can make a difference. Even the smallest action, like picking up plastic waste on a beach or advocating for stricter recycling rules, contributes to the greater good. It's about shifting our mindset, viewing waste not as a disposable nuisance, but as a resource that can and should be reused. Embracing this change won't be easy. It requires a global shift, a united effort, but it's a challenge worth taking on. The fate of our planet, the health of our oceans, and the legacy we leave for future generations depend on it. So let us rise to the occasion. Let us be the generation that turned the tide on plastic pollution. Because the ocean, with all its magnificence, deserves nothing less. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.